Hello, hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm so excited and thrilled each and every one of you is here. And welcome to all of my returning buddies who come and see me every day. And I want to thank each and every one of you for answering my questions the other day. Thank you, thank you. It was very helpful to me to know what you think and what you like and what you enjoy. It just helps me. And then I know you're also watching, so thank you very much. And a big welcome to any of my new subscribers who I haven't said hello to before. Hello. Hugs and kisses, everyone. So let's get busy. Now, what you see on my desk here today are the three paper bag belly bands that we made in my last video, which I think was Friday. So if you haven't seen that one, go watch it and you'll see how these are made. And so what we're going to do is I did finish adding a little bit of things here and there. There wasn't too much that I did after I turned off the camera. I might have made this one in the entirety after, I'm not sure, but it's made the same way as the others. Lots of goodies, little flowers, pearls, words, cheesecloth, the usual. And then I added a few little cards and goodies to the tuck spots, but this is what they look like without. Stuck a little card in there. And then, you get the idea, of what these are for. So this is a double belly band with a double pocket. Same thing here. This is just a single belly band, and this has tucks. So, we got one of each, so that's fun. So today I thought what we do is decorate these tall, thin tags. I have a lot of them to do, so I thought we could maybe hang out, chit chat. You could hang out with me while I do that. And see maybe a couple techniques that I'm going to use. So, well, let's get busy. All right, so I think I'll start with, oh, I don't even know where to start. So many pretties. I think what we could do is pull these off. And maybe I'll start with this one since this was the last one that I did. And I did cut tags for these bags. And let me get my ruler if I can find it here. I don't know where. Probably under my papers. I don't know, it's a clear ruler, so it disappears on my desk on a regular basis. Oh, would help if I put it where I normally put it, right? So this tag from the end to the tip is 8 1/4. I think they're all 8 1/4. Yep. And then they're all 2 1/2. So 2 1/2 by 8 1/4 to fit inside this bag. And I made them to go all the way down inside because, with just maybe a little peeking out, because if you have a journal that's only 8 1/2 inches tall, you're going to have to cut this off, and then you'll just have a bit of the pretty tab peeking up over your journal to give it some extra goodie, or you could cut them shorter, depends on the size of your journal, all right? So I made them all that. I put them all through my punch as I showed you. It was just a little, hand punch. It's not a, I didn't use my big shot. I could have, but I really like the shape of this. I do have some pretty shapes on the big shot, but I don't actually think I have any tag, any die cuts in a tag shape. So now we're working on the Peachy Journal. And what I'm going to use today are papers from Sam Poole. And this is her doily set. And I think it's antique or vintage doily set. And it had some kind of peachy flowers right there that I thought, let's get this out, might look nice with that. I don't know if that would, I could probably use, I'm trying to see which one. I could probably use those two. I'm going to put this over here because I'm not going to use these at the moment. But I am going to use these to cover my tags. And I'm going to do it very simply. I'm not going to make it too difficult. It's kind of a quick way to get a tag done. Now, sometimes I like to wrap a tag where I'll put it on there and just wrap it straight around, glue it on both sides, and it's decorated. If I'm just using a decorative tag. But if I'm going to use a tag that I want to journal on the back, which these are perfect because these are printed on parchment cardstock. So I think probably what I'll do now, I could use the floral this way and go right up through the middle and just do a little bit of decoration. Or I could do it this way and have a little room on the bottom. I'm trying to decide here because I want to come up to this line. So, well, how are you guys? Are you good? Are you happy and healthy? What you guys up to? So the day you see this, it should be Memorial Day, Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully for those of you in the US, you have the day off and you're gonna have some fun. Do something fun like barbecue or hang out with your family or go on a picnic, or maybe you've taken the weekend off and you've gone to one of the lakes and you're going skiing. If there's any water, I honestly don't know if we have water in our lakes. I'm going to say we don't. Last time I saw, they were pretty empty. So I do need to, I'll tell you in just a minute. What did I just do with that ruler, you guys? I think I'm going to leave it out on my desk instead of putting it away because I have a feeling I'm going to use it a little bit. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it about 7 inches. And of course, this darn thing doesn't do 7 inches. I don't want to take out the big paper cutter. You know what? I think one of these days I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to mark on here because there's a little bit of extra room. So let's see where 7 inches is on here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I may be off. Let me get it up there a little bit. All right. 7 would be just above Mr. Tim Holtz's name there. So we'll kind of go like that. And we'll see if that's going to fit. Now, I did print this paper on linen, on the linen printer paper. And so that I could have some texture to it. For those of you who are new to the papers, this is the Southworth. Let me see if I can see this in the Southworth white linen. I get it at Amazon. There. Okay, hopefully you took a screenshot of that. That is what I'm using. And then I also use, this is the, when I talk about the parchment printer paper, this is the parchment printer paper I use from Southworth. Also from Amazon. And I use the cardstock in that as well. So you can get a hold of any of those. Just go to Amazon and put it and type it in and you'll get what you want. Now I did notice that this is just like might be, oh man, just a hair too long. So let me just take like the barest minimum. So we could maybe have a little bit of, and I have already inked around the edges of this with saltwater taffy oxide. So let me see, this one. That's what I used on the edges, which I think I'll keep that out. Sort of a peachy pink, which is perfect for what we're doing here. This is a peachy pink we're working with. I am going to want to round the corners a little bit of this. Let's see, do I want that at the top or the bottom? Sorry, guys. I'm not indecisive. I'm just doing this for the first time. I did pre-trim some paper so I could do, and these little papers just came hot off the press, and I quickly printed them and cut the edges off, the white edge, you know, that you always get. I'm trying to decide what I like better. I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, this is thin. This little cutter doesn't particularly like thin, but we'll see. It'll be all right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and glue that on. I am going to grab a little, even though this does really well with glue and it wipes up beautifully, I still don't really want to make a mess out of it. Before we do that though, I would like, whoa, hello. Sliding. So anyway, I was saying that this is a holiday weekend for us here in America. And we will have, I am filming ahead and I have to because things have changed dramatically. Let me back up for a minute here. We're going to have our granddaughters, for those of you who've been watching regularly with us for quite some time. We're not really sure, could be 2 to 3 weeks, or whether their mom will come and get them and take them with them to Arizona, which is where my son-in-law is being treated for stage 4 cancer. So, we live in California, so it's quite a trek for them. They flew out, but he needs to stay in an extended period of time for treatment. So they may come and get their daughters, or they may leave them with us for 2 to 3 weeks. So I am filming ahead. So if we are busy, this week is the last week of school for my teenage granddaughter and my homeschooled granddaughter. And she has finals this week, and then school's out. So they couldn't go with their parents when they left, and they had to go immediately. So we have them, and hopefully today we are barbecuing and playing games, maybe going to a movie. We're trying to make sure that we keep them busy and not thinking about stuff and happy. So please keep us in your thoughts and prayers for those of you who pray. We really could use some prayers. So anyway, they're with us. So today we will be having a good time. I am pre-filming for that reason, because if I have them with me a lot, I may not be able to do videos, and then again I might. So since I don't know, I'm making as many videos as I can. I didn't center that very well. I don't want to pull it up though, but I can just, you know, add a little more ink. Inky dinky, ink and think. Oh, speaking of that, I am wearing my Gale Wear t-shirt today. Woohoo! I love this shirt. It's so incredibly soft, washes so beautifully. Oh my gosh, I have 2 of them. I wish I would have bought like a dozen. So if you don't have one of Gale's t-shirts, get on out there and get yourself one. All right, so I have this one, which I think I would like to put on here as well. And we said that was 2.5. I'm moving in slow motion today. Sorry, guys. Got so much on my mind. But I wanted to spend some time with my buddies. This is where I need to be to get rid of my stress. I have to tell you, the last time I made a video with you guys and I told you I was feeling so stressed and I had a migraine coming on. Do you know, by the time that video was over, my migraine was gone. Completely 100% gone. I was so thrilled. I could not get over it. I'm trying to decide which side I want to put. Oh, okay. The tag on. Top or bottom? Top or bottom? I could put something here and a word here, and then, or I could do it this way and put everything down this side and then leave that pretty. I think I'll do this time, I'll put it at the top since I put the other one at the bottom. I wanted to do 2 per baggie. I don't know what journal these are going in yet, but I feel like I know I have journals that are coming or are already started that would look fabulous with this. So I don't know why I put that on the floor, because guess what? I needed to trim that off, remember? I'm going to go just above Mr. Tim Holtz's name. Oh, I don't want to trim that off. Let's go this way. Let's go just above his name. My poor daughter was so flustered because they had to leave in a hurry to go to Arizona that she left her driver's license behind. But they were able to, she had her old one on her. So they were able to have my husband take a picture of her current license, show it to the TSA agents. They had a special pass from the cancer center. So between that and the photo of her ID, they were able to get on the plane, and with her expired one, because they'd already been pre-approved and vetted and all that good stuff. So, what a thing. But, so we had to quickly today stick her license in an airmail envelope and had to send it overnight. I don't think they call it airmail. I think they call it overnight or special delivery. I don't know. The fastest way they could get it there. So it'll be there tomorrow in Arizona. So she will have her ID. She will need it while she's there, and she will need it to come home. So she got lucky on this end because they fly so much, and the staff at the airport knows them, that because they've been going back and forth to Arizona for treatment for 3 years. So has gotten to know both Steven and Jolene, and, you know, Steve's in a wheelchair, so they, you know, they got some pretty good treatment. Thank God. Thank the good Lord, because he really was looking after them today. So my husband just dropped that off at the post office. Oh, we got so much going on. It's crazy. But I need this. I need you guys. I need my friends, and you never let me down. You're always here for me. I love you guys. Truly, I'm not just saying that. I do. Many of you have become friends and we chat, and I'm so happy about that. And when you need good thoughts and prayers, I absolutely do that for you. I am a prayer warrior, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone. But it's who we are. We try to be good, kind, loving people to everyone. So no matter your beliefs or your background, we love you all. We love everybody. So where's my card? I just had it. Did you not see that? Didn't I use that on this one? It's got to be hiding on my desk here. There it is. I love this little blue card. It's so pretty. I love it. I wish it didn't have it say anything. I like the print down the side, kind of like a quilt. Okay, so probably what I'll do is put some lace across the top to kind of get rid of that delineation there. But my other thought was I could do a little bit of stamping on there. So the only thing is, the question is, do I stamp in a brown or do I stamp in the color, the peachy color? We could try the, hold on a minute, I gotta get it, dig it out of my, why did I put that on the bottom? I'm using it. Oh, it's not on my, excuse me guys, excuse my arms. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, all right, it was on my desk. I'm talking to you guys and not paying attention. Naughty me. Oh, you know what? I'm just wondering if maybe I should not put it on the, I don't think I'm going to put it on the pad, because I think what I need to do is be able to bend it a little bit. It's got some stuff on it. Picks up lint from the desk, so I try to keep it in its package because that will ruin it really quickly. Well, it doesn't look like much. I don't know. Can't really see it. It just looks like a pattern. If you get it up real close, you can see the words. But I think that would be okay. It doesn't have to be all patterny, right? You don't have to be able to read the words all the way. It's just French script. So it just added color to the top, really. I could, and I may go over it with, let me get a piece of junk paper to stamp off on. I have a little one here that I've been, I mean, it actually shows up on here pretty good. So, all right, we got rid of that. I'll just set that down on the floor by me, or in my little basket there. So do I want to put a little bit of brown? I kind of sort of do. So let's try the vintage photo on this one. Yeah, just a little bit isn't bad. There we go. That's not bad, right? Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So hopefully you're all having a nice day off. And if you're not, hopefully you're just having a good day or had a good day today. The weather here lately has been, on Tuesday of the week before, it went to 97. I don't really know what it is this Monday, but the day I'm filming it's supposed to be in the high 80s. Could go to the 90s. I don't really know, you know. We're just going to have to wait and see. You know, I'm wondering, because I have the ink out, why don't I think I'm going to want, I'm going to set that off to the side for a minute. I'm going to want some script on these others as well, because these are not all going to go into the same journal. So let's just do a little this and a little that, and let's just kind of do it mass make style. What do you think? I think. Well, our neighbors moved out, so we should be getting some new neighbors maybe today or tomorrow. Very exciting. We'll have to see. I think a young couple bought the house next door, and I think they have little ones, little baby, or maybe a toddler. I'm not real sure. You know, there's so many people there looking at the house. It'll be the third neighbor we've had in 10 years since we bought the house. We bought the house, well, it'll be 11 years, I think it's this year. I think it's 11 years this year. Oh my gosh, 11 or 12. I don't know, the time has just flown. So, all right, so everybody has a little bit of ink, which is fine. I'm going to try to keep their things with them. All right, and so we'll stamp this off and then I'll clean it later. Okay, put that away so I don't accidentally use it when I don't want it. Okay, ooh, the air conditioner's on already. My goodness, it's gonna be a warm one today. Yesterday it was crazy, it was almost 100. But about now is about the time we start to get warm, but not usually that warm. I mean, we usually get the breeze off the coast, but they said there was some kind of high or something that came in and we're not going to get our breeze like we usually do. Now, the question is, I mean, these are beautiful just as is. You could just use them like this and put them in there and let the person write on them, but I really think they need a little zhuzhing up. So I think what I might do is add a bit of lace to them. As you know, it's my thing. And I want it to kind of match the one here. So I think I'll use this one, which is what I used on that. And boy, it's already warm in this room today. I'm shocked. It's not even noon yet. It's hot and the air conditioner is on. But then I need a cool house. If it gets too hot, my migraines kick in, and I don't really want to be dealing with that while I'm trying to spend time with my beautiful granddaughters. So the oldest is in school today, and the youngest is out with Grandpa grocery shopping because she has already done her homeschool for the day. Her and her mom worked really hard to get her basically out of school. She just has to check in and do some worksheets, and that's it, because she's done for the year. It's the cool part about homeschooling is you get to kind of pick your finish date in the program she's in, because they knew she had special circumstances and might be having to leave. So she's done. I believe she's done all of her final testing. So we just have to get the high schooler out next. She has loved high school. She is an art major, and she loves animation, which is so cool, which is the person who makes cartoons. So animated moving things, as well as she's really into comic books. So we'll see. She has a superhero, well, a female warrior that she has written stories and done pictures, and I guess she's pretty active on Deviant, but she's an awesome little artist. And so she is studying art, her major in high school, which they let you pick a block of classes. Like, are you going off to college, or are you going to a like a tech school? So she's going to, we hope, San Francisco Academy of Art. We're hoping she can get in there. We'll see. She's gearing towards it. So her teachers, all of her classes, when she's done with her core work at school, are geared towards her art. So that's awesome. They've finally gotten smart and stopped putting these kids on college tracks when they're not going to standard book learning college. You know, they're not going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. Or they're not wasting their parents' money getting a 4-year degree and have no idea what they're going to do. So she knows what she wants to do, and she's just hoping to get into the school of her choice, but we'll see. We need to build up her portfolio quite a bit. But her art teacher is gearing her towards that. So her art teachers, I should say, are gearing her towards getting her resume and her portfolio built up. I don't really like that sharp edge there. I kind of round that just a teensy bit. So now when this is in the bag, if you were to leave it out of the bag, if you were using the whole height, you would see this double layer of lace, or it sits down in the bag and you don't see it at all. So, all right. I don't know if I'm going to put any on the bottom. I really hadn't got past like wrapping them. So maybe or getting them decorated. So maybe what I'll do on these is I will go ahead and get some paper on them as well. Now what am I going to use on this one? Bright pink. I do have, out of that Ruby and Pearl, she did have a number of papers that had pink and peach on it. And the rest are just plain in the kit. So if we're doing this one next, I'm trying to decide what paper I want to use. Definitely not the peachy one. We're going to pull that out. Kind of like this one, I think, is going to go on my tags. So which end do we want? Or do we want to just do all floral all the way down it? Oh, that would be fun too. If I do it right, I should be able to do both, right? Wouldn't you think? Gosh, you guys, I'm getting hungry already. It's not even lunchtime. But my tummy's a growling. This side has a pretty bow, and this side has flowers. Let's see. Let's do the bow side because that's different. So we're going to go just barely under 2.5. And then we're going to take the flower off the bottom. We know that that has to be cut to just above. Wrong way. Wrong way. Don't get excited here. Oh, goodness, my stomach's growling at me. That was an angry growl. I'd say it's letting me know what it thinks, right? Goodness gracious. Hello. I'm trying to decide which way this flower go. I mean, this bow. But it seems like the flowers and everything are pretty much going that way. Let's go down and down. And I need to stop putting this away. I don't have room on my desk because I've got stuff on each side of me. So it's like, ugh. All right, let's cut. I love the lace. And actually, I may, on the next one, use a lot of lace. So we may bring this out again. And we're going at 2, what do we say? 2.5. So we're just below 2.5 in order to get it to fit. Oh, I have to cut flowers off. I don't want to cut flowers off. All right. Okay. Okay. I'll cut this one just a bit shorter than I've been cutting it. That's a cute little scrap. I mean, I can do something with that, right? Now, if we're going on a tag, yeah, I really like it with the words up there. So I think that was a really good choice. I'm trying to decide. This seems more like up, so we'll go ahead and do the bottom here. Oh, I'm just taking it easy today. I'm not going to push too hard. We may or may not get them completely decorated, but we do need to do something, right? So one there and one there. And I'm kind of done with the peach for the moment, so I'm going to push that off. I had to make a little room. And I do want to just give this a slight... I could have done a torn edge. You know, guys, I am thinking that would be so much prettier than just this block. Because I noticed I have a torn edge on these, so I don't know. It seems like... It seems a little... Back up. Rewind. Let's see. What do we think? Let's try this. Just a little bit. I'll have to re-corner them, but I think we could just put a little, I mean the barest minimum. You will see a little more of the card, but that's all right, right? We don't mind that. I might have cut that one a bit short. It's very rough on the edges, which we wanted. So, and then, there we go. Okay, so then we're going to go back and re-corner these. See if we like it better. If we do, we'll do the other one too, right? Yeah, I like that a little better. They don't seem so boxy. It was bugging me. They were like too perfect. No such thing as perfection, right? There's just do your absolute best if you want your form of that. I'm trying not to take off so much paper, and I think I might be messing with this a little bit. Okay, I guess this is getting, it's very hard to cut this linen, I noticed. It, because of the threads in it, I think is the reason. Okay, so hopefully I'm on camera. I'm gonna look. In fact, I'm gonna make sure we're recording. Oh, we are. And guess who did not do her time? Oh. So we want to be done about maybe 12:15. I'll check and see where we're at. I'm sure my stomach will let me know when it's time, right? I have got to stop covering up my garbage. I guess this was our bottom, I think. I'm not sure. My goodness. Get open. All right. There we are. Okay, I do like that better. That was bugging me. Don't you, have you ever working on something and you're just like, my eye just doesn't like this. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, so, well, anybody have any fun projects? Anybody crafting today? If it's a holiday, hopefully you're crafting. For those of you who have the day off, I'm hoping you are at home having a fun craft day or barbecuing or hanging out with your family. Maybe going to a cool movie. That's what we were going to do, but since we have the girls, I don't know if they want to go see Top Gun, or, which I want to see desperately. Saw it when it first came out. It was the first video we ever bought, I think, was Top Gun, then Twister, or vice versa. So when we were, what a pretty tag. Oh, aren't these beautiful? I just love them. Let's see. Did I say? No. This bow is bugging me too. Not really, but that's the bottom. I've decided that's the bottom. End of discussion. We're good. We're okay. We're there. Pardon me. Excuse me. I had to get my glue paper and hit the floor. Alrighty. Oh, I'm so slow today, you guys. I haven't been sleeping very well, but that's okay. Just makes me a little slower all day long, right? I'm just not today. Some days I talk so fast, I wear myself out. Oh my goodness. I think I'm learning to chill just a bit. Boy, that came out much shorter. I think I'm going to see if it's any better on this one. I cut too much off that bottom. Doggone it. Well, with all that trimming, it made it much shorter. Okay, I'll have to restamp across there because now it's pretty short. So, oopsie. Oh, well, that happens, right? We always... Come to find my little... So we'll do a little of this, and I may add a little pink to it too. We'll see. You know how I like to do both. What did I do with my... Well, let's wait and see how I decorate it. I may not need to. We'll see. Okay, so let's get this one on there. I imagine I'm going to have the same issue. Yeah, that's all right. Sounds like someone's at the door. Don't think my hubby's back already. He and Lizzie may have, my youngest granddaughter may have gone and maybe back from the grocery store already. Oh, I can tell it's warm today. My glue stick is just making a horrific mess. Yucko. Oh, great. There we go. Okay. Really soft, and I pushed down a little too hard. So this is a great way to cover a tag without having to sit and decorate it all. You can decide if you want to add more decoration as you're going along. I could just leave it like this. They're very pretty. But I will have to look at I got a glob of glue here. Paper keeps catching on it. Oh, did I melt that? Hopefully not. I don't think I was using anything hot on my desk, but who knows. Okay, I've gotten used to crafting on this mat, and so I hardly ever pick it up. Even when I'm not filming, I glue on it and cut, and I'll, and it cleans up beautifully. Okay, so these two are done to go with this one. So the last one we have is, oh, nope, that one's already got them. Last one is this one. And I did one of each tag here for this one. This one's a peachy pink. But I think on this one, I'm going to go with the, I think I'm going to use the, wait, let me look back at this. Oh, this is very white. No, I wouldn't want to use this one. I would use this much of it, but I wouldn't use, well, let me use this one. Let me use this. This has a lot of white in it, so I don't think I want this. It doesn't go that well with that. So let's take that off for a minute. I may look through the kit and see if there's another one I also like as well. Or we'll just use both of these, and that'll be it. So let me get my cutter. Now, I think we decided we liked, no. Oh. Sorry, I knocked it onto the floor and try not to cut off a finger here. I think we decided we liked this. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. I'm sorry, I hope not, but it's what I have to do. I have things that I have to do here. And I got to get them done, and this is one of them. I need to finish the inside of that. So, I mean, the tags, at least get them covered. Even if we don't get any further than that, it's just a really good way to cover a tag and either just have to do a little bit of decorating, or you could do a lot. Depends on what you want to do. I'm hoping I didn't just overcut that. No, that actually came out great. We're doing okay. So these are the slim tags for those bags, and I think they're coming out perfect, for what I want. This is so pretty. I love this. So what I'll do is cut this side off a little bit. Just below that 2.5 mark. And then I hope I didn't cut that too short, but I think I did. No, that's all right. It's okay. And we'll around those corners. I didn't do a very good job. There we go. And I know if I put that down, oh my goodness, I'm going to have stuff everywhere. Okay. Alrighty. So we just about have all of our oops, guess what? I forgot to do the top on that one. Darn, that's going to make it a bit short. Sugar. Oh well, it is what it is, right? And we're going to ink and think about what we want to put on these. I will have to see what's on each envelope to know, kind of let it guide me. So the tags complement, they don't have to match, but they should complement the bag that they're in. This way, all these are decorated and ready to go into a journal or an envelope or a folio or a clutch or whatever you're going to use them with, right? Okay, 2 more to glue on and we are done. I'll have to check my time. I think we're okay. We might have time to actually decorate 1 or 2. So, let's see. Do I have any stories to tell you? Gosh, no. We were supposed to pick out our floors, but we're going to have to put that on hold till we see how long we're going to have the girls with us, because we don't want to start the project and then find out. It would be just too hard because we have to strip the house pretty much. And these girls are going through enough. They don't need to be in the middle of the mess of a house having to be packed up, although they could be very helpful. I'm hoping to put them to work a little bit, helping Grandma in the closet. With my legs have gotten so bad over the last few years, I can no longer wear heels, and I have some of the most gorgeous high heels you've ever seen, from platforms to stilettos to, you know, I don't have like tons and tons of shoes, but I have shoes that I love and I can't wear anymore. So I need to pack them up and donate them. And so, of course, if there are boots or, you know, some of the more trendy shoes that maybe my granddaughters might like, or the flats, one of my granddaughters loves flat shoes, which I do too, but they pinch now. You know, my feet have gotten a bit wider over the years. I don't have that little tiny foot I had, and I probably have my tiniest shoes still. I never got rid of any of my shoes. I kept all of them. You know, so anyway, I need some help digging them out of the back of the closet and getting them, and then letting the girls see if there's any they want to wear or to play with. The 10-year-old still kind of likes to, you know, dress up and hang around the house, and we still do some makeup and some clothes, you know. She's so tall. She's as tall as I am. She's a 10-year-old, and so I tend to think she's older than she is, but she's really not that old, because I just had my other grandson here who's just about to be 10, and there's a huge difference in the height there. He's small like his dad. My son's not particularly tall. Neither's my daughter. We're all little people in our family. I have to do this. I turned that over on a full glue stick, and it's like yucko. I don't want to ruin anything with this sticky. Did I get it off? Yes, it comes off pretty easily. I don't know what I did right there. I cut that somehow. I don't know if that's a cut or a... I'll have to look at it after. Okay. Now, the only problem with doing that is that was really wet. So I have to see, I have a dry one here that hopefully I can dry my surface off. Otherwise, we're going to have wet tags, right? Oh, my goodness. Sorry, you guys. Have to do a little maintenance. You know, sometimes when you're crafting, you have to stop and clean up a mess that you made. And oh, man, that's wet. What was I thinking? This is a dry one. Why is it not picking up the water? Probably because I have it nice and cool in here with the air conditioner on. Okay. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a second. Actually, what we can do if I'm worried about it, is we'll just put down the glue mat. You notice I haven't had to use that since I got this little mat, but since I made this mat. But I seem to be a disorganized hot mess today. Sorry, you guys. Just happens. All right, so those were for that one. Those go to that one. These are dry now. Well, mostly, yeah, they're pretty dry. They go with this one. And then this one gets these. Oh, it's so nice because this is a 110 cardstock. So when you add a piece of linen paper to it, ooh, it has a nice feel. Really substantial. I really, really like that. So here's what we have. We have done those, and then we did those, and then we did these. Let me see what time it is, you guys. 45. So I have 15 minutes. So we'll go to 12:15, and we'll see if we can get something decorated. I just don't know which one do I want to decorate. My problem is I'm trying to figure out focal points for these. So whether I, use one of these. Oh, uh-oh. Yep, that's what's going to happen. I can always cut some more for that. I could do that. That's not a problem. So let me put these away for the moment with their proper bags so they're not lost or separated. And we'll see if we could get maybe a tag or two. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that made me think. We have, ta-da, we have doilies in a couple of colors we could use. Maybe not a brown doily, huh? Maybe one of the creamy ones? Or we could use, no, not the bright white. Okay, those are no. I have pink ones. How do they look with this? I might be able to do it if I do a little ink on them. Let's put those back. Let's use some of these. Let's play. Alrighty. Now we're cooking with gas. Woohoo! Your friend has lost her mind. Nothing new, right? Let me get these. These are Doodlebug mini paper doilies. I get these at craftingwithme.com. I don't know if she has any in stock right now in colors. They were fully stocked, but they're going through some difficulties. The gal, her home flooded, then a tree fell. I tell you, one thing after another has been happening over there. They are just, oh my goodness, talk about stressed. Which one did I like where, you guys? Did I have that there? I think I like that with that. Okay. So, I don't know what they have in stock, but you can go look. They have wonderful little doilies. Every size, shape, and color you could think of. They have gold and black and red and oh my goodness. So, that's where I've been buying my little doilies from recently. These are the 3-inch doilies, not the 4. And these are hard to find. I probably should have kept that to myself because you all go buy them and then I won't have any. Just remember to save me some, okay? Save me a few doilies. I'd actually like to get some white ones in the smaller size, but I don't remember if they had any. I wonder if I could just wrap that. That would be fun, and then you would have it on the back. Cool. Okay, so let's get a little, just a bit of ink. I don't want to, mess it up too bad. Just sort of, I want to age it just a bit, okay? Just a bit, not too much. Don't want it dirty. Don't want it grungy. I want it aged. There's a difference. There's grungy like it's been sitting in the basement for 20 years. Or there's, aged like it was in Grandma's cedar chest. So I'm wrapping. I want to see how much of it I want to. And where do I want it? Do I want it low? Do I want it high? Do I want it in the middle? I think I kind of want it in the middle. All right. I think for this, I'm going to be using my art glitter glue, assuming it's going to work today. There we go. I love art glitter glue. It is my very favorite glue. I've been using the Fabri-Tac a lot, but I think I'm developing an allergy to it. Uh-oh, not good, right? Card. Where did I put the card? Oh, there's the card. Oh, oopsie. I have not used the Fabri-Tac with this linen, so this is new for me. So let's see, I told you all I had a fabulous time with my son and my grandchildren, and now I have my granddaughter. So we're a busy household right now. My husband has been fabulous, pitching in, helping, not helping, just taking care of the girls mainly so I can do my videos and my Etsy shop. And that's another thing. I need to get stuff into the Etsy store again. And so he has been wonderful, just pitching in with everything. And the girls, he loves the girls, and he's really, really good with them. And the last time we had our daughters for 3 weeks at a time, he was still working. So I had all the, oh, it was crazy. So it's really nice that this time I have him to help out. He is a wonderful grandfather. Oh my gosh, he's the best of the best. He's been hanging with Lizzie and babysitting her since she was a bitty girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Let's get out. I'm using 3 different glues, and people say, how do you know which glue to use? Depends what I'm working with. There's fabric here, which is the cheesecloth. So for fabric, I like, for quick dry, doing a video, I like to use the Fabri-Tac. If I'm doing tiny little detailed work, lots of paper things, I'll use the art glitter. If I'm doing larger things that I know can handle the moisture that's in a glue stick, I use this one. But my understanding is that this doesn't have a lot of water. It has some, though. I do notice I will still get some wrinkles once in a blue moon, depending upon what I'm working on. Okay, I like that a lot. This one, I think I probably will put... And I like that it wrapped over the back. So when you're writing, you have something pretty to look at. You know what I mean? So I do want to ink that though right there. So maybe right there. Okay. Now this one, I would like to put smack in the middle of the other one. That's a printed one. And put that on there. Yes, they're going to look very similar. If I do it from this side, then we lose all the pretty lace over here. So I don't want to do that. I just want to put a little bit on here. Maybe that one I'll move up, or move it up. Okay, we'll try that one. I'm trying to kind of do almost 2 at a time. Just using whatever, what do you call it? Distress ink is on here. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be distracted. I am struggling a little bit, but I'm also really enjoying this. I'm enjoying it so much that I'm stuck in my head. Keep forgetting to come out and talk to you guys. I'm trying to, like, what can I tell you? Was I telling you a story? I don't remember. Oh well. Okay. I have to concentrate a little bit. I'm sort of holding my breath. Oh, well, I have to do both sides. What am I thinking? I was thinking, oh, I don't need to do the other side because I'm wrapping around. Well, yeah, I do, because it's got a glue on. Silly girl. Silly, silly. Okay, let's do... Yep, it's almost identical to the other one, but that's okay. We could do that, right? I did put a lot less on this side than the other one. And then I'm thinking, want it low, high? Maybe a bit high so we could put some more things down here. We could do 2 images on here. What else? Or some bigger writing maybe. I don't know. I'm in a quandary as to what to do there. Let me see. What have we got? Well, we're about out of time is what we've got. Oopsie. Oh no, I don't want to be out of time. I want to keep playing. My stomach's telling me it's hungry. What's on the bag here? Oh yeah, so I could use that little... Where'd it go? I just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is right there. Let me do this one real quick. Well, these scissors are too short. I don't like to do 4,000 cuts just to cut something out. I want to... I'd like 2 cuts on my scissors, please. 1. I want 2. A lot less than going for an hour, you know, not my thing. Yikes. Okay. I do, when I'm fussy cutting, I use my little scissors, but not fussy cutting little things. Ooh, cover up the glue, cover up the glue, cover up the glue. Okay. Let me finish this up and we'll call it a video. Thank you for hanging with me today, keeping me company, trying to take my mind off of things and being my buddies and my friends. I so appreciate you. We are going through a very difficult time right now, and having you around has just been awesome. Just wanted to see if I wanted 2 on here. I probably don't, and then I wasted our time, but well, I don't know. I kind of like that. Possibly. So, well, we'll think about it. You know, I don't know. I'm very undecided. So I think because I can't concentrate, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Thank you for hanging out with me and letting me have a little play and talk your ears off, share some news and, you know, the usual. I really appreciate it. So this is what we were doing today. We made some pretty tags for our little bags. And next we'll decorate them, but I won't do those on video. I will do them in slow time, and then I'll come back and show you what they ended up looking like, so you get a feel for what I did. And I will see you all very soon. I hope I will have more videos for you if I can get it together and I feel like I'm just not wasting your time. Then I'll come back and do something. And if I just can't concentrate, then please forgive me if there's a gap. Don't go anywhere. I will return. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there. See you soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.